Yo, what's going on? You are now tuned in to the Inside Wolves podcast, your home for entertainment, enlightenment, where we discuss and give our takes on what's going on in not only music, entertainment, general news, and everything pop culture. Make sure you subscribe, share.
You know what I'm saying, fellas? It's a nice stormy night. Real, you know what I'm saying? Real homebody of a night, you know what I'm saying? It's real stormy, it's thundering, it's crashing down rain, you know what I'm saying? You hear the people outside screaming because it's raining so damn hard. You hear some rustling and some bustling downstairs in your kitchen, and you don't think much of it at first, but then next thing you know, you hear a drawer really get yanked out of your goddamn cupboard, and you're like, what the fuck was that? So you go ahead, you know what I'm saying, reach under the bed and you grab whatever that weapon of your choice is. For some, it may be an axe. For some, it may be a Remington. For others, it may be a 44. So be it.
For the niggas, it might be a Glock Dookie.
Shit, they might be another nigga. They might wake the nigga under their bed up and be like, "Hey, bro, go ahead and handle that."
Wait, yo,
you heard a Glock.
You heard it?
You heard what I said, yo.
I thought they was calling it the dick. That's what they was calling it.
Lord Jesus Christ.
Hey,
we'll get to them. We'll get to them.
I seen a dastardly one.
What the fuck you mean we gonna get to them? No, we gonna get to them.
We gonna get to them. But the main thing is you grab whatever weapon of choice you've got. You go downstairs and it is a strung out 100-pound drug addict just rummaging through your shit. Like really rummaging through your shit. You like, yo. And they turn around and they throw their hands up like, hey, man, chill, bro, chill. I don't got a weapon. I don't got nothing. They lift their shirt and everything. Like, bro, please, I don't got nothing, man. I'm just looking for a little change. I'm just trying to get my fix. I'm a little late and my dealer's about to leave town. I was just looking for a little something. Now, this nigga has admitted to trying to rob you and is now on your property, weapon in your hand. Is it right to take that person's life still at this point? Or what are you doing in that instance?
Yo, that nigga, he done.
All right. Well, Jay, you jump. Go ahead. Hang on, Dave, go ahead and jump on that right
I'm about to say,
I
put out the stick.
Like, no hesitation. And then Juan followed up like, yeah, I'm going to shoot the nigga while he's down.
No hesitation.
Hold on. All right. What I do, I put a stick out. Then boom, I put a stick out. Hey,
you about to sing to this nigga while you murder him? That's crazy.
This nigga, bro.
Yeah, that nigga a lullaby. Okay, nigga a lullaby. Talk about that.
Nigga said, you alarmed. I put a stick out. This nigga's crazy. This nigga's insane. Bro.
He's like, yo, you ain't got a weapon?
You ain't got a weapon?
I'm gonna stick out. Come on, Hey, man.
Oh, damn.
That's
What?
You ain't got a weapon? Damn, I do.
I'm about to say, shit. Right, yeah. Shit, damn.
What you thinking, Juan? What you feel? You said you just putting it down. Just putting them down.
Niggas.
Straight
you
like
say
that.
he about 100 pounds strung out, right?
100 pounds strung out, bro. He can't do no harm to you if he tried, man.
Let
He
me
couldn't hurt
just
you
ask
if he
y'all.
tried.
Let me just ask y'all, do y'all remember the
He said
game
about 100 pounds.
Call of Duty, one shot, one kill? Nigga already
With
got
the
like
hardcore?
10 HP.
Yeah, hardcore.
He already got 10 HP.
It was called One in the Chamber.
When I tell you that motherfucker's gonna fly through his chest.
Good Lord.
Done.
What the fuck,
Y'all
Lord.
arm fiend and getting giddy.
I'm not as sinister as my co-partner, Hefe. You know, this nigga's gonna sing to him before he sends him.
Listen,
I'm not that crazy.
I put a stick out.
That's cause I got the lullaby on the Drake, nigga. I got it. Gotta let it sing. Come on now.
That's crazy. What you think?
Hearing me.
How you feeling?
No, I'm not killing this man.
What are you doing in that instance if not killing him?
So perfect. I'm glad you asked that.
I'll read him a Bible verse.
Just put a stick out.
I've assumed we've all seen Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So I give him one of those.
I know where this is going. Hit him with the jazzy Jeff. Hit him with the jazzy Jeff.
Good old jazzy. I hit him with one of them jazzies.
Hit him with a
and you know what I'm saying? Cuss him out a little bit. Hit him with the little jazzy and go ahead on, man. He can't do nothing to me.
Hit him with
home.
Oh,
yeah.
Yo, all seriousness though, like who the fuck is gonna be scared of that nigga? Yo, like I was saying, like he's unarmed and he's 100 pounds soaking wet.
Javen, I'm talking legs shaking.
I might change my answer, bro.
You gonna let him go on?
Nah, I ain't gonna let him go.
I'm about to say you scared of a nigga that look like this? He look like this. He looking at you like.
Yeah.
Javen, knees clacking.
Spare change. Like, yo, come on, man. You can't be scared of that. Those are the type of guys, yeah.
Y'all niggas devious. Y'all hunting the nigga. Y'all gonna set him loose and then ride out on him.
No,
right. You got 10 seconds to run and then get in the car.
That's self-defense.
Closet or something.
You said put him in the closet.
Yeah, I'm gonna tear that nigga up, man. Nobody looking for him.
Tear that nigga up.
Hey, nobody looking for you, bro. You walk the wrong house, man.
Oh, what? You about to what? Yo.
Nigga took that Advil. That nigga took that Advil after he left the jail.
That prescription Advil is crazy, yeah.
Cut to commercial. Oh
my god.
I'm sitting there in the group shit. I'm sitting there.
Nah, bro, that's raw. That's authentic, man. Okay, I love it.
Oh my
god. Wow. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought I was pushing it with getting the stick out.
Shit.
I thought
Nah, you was. That's why that was so funny.
I don't have
I'm gonna need. Yeah, hang on. I need somebody to play that back. I need to hear the clip of this because that right there was hilarious. Oh my god. I'll say, just for my answer, genuinely, I'll probably do a combination of the both. I'll give him a leg shot, then hit him with the Jazzy Jeff, and, well, he'll figure the rest out.
Gonna blow me out.
Hit him with a leg shot, then just toss him out the door like, all right, buddy, good luck. Just get your ass out of here. I wouldn't kill the man, but goodness gracious. Yeah, I got to give him a leg shot for that one, though. But speaking, and then going back to what you were saying before, Jamie, getting back to them sticks.
Yeah, man.
YSL.
Ooh. That's, sticks and stones. Nerves. Sticks and stone. Nerves.
Slatty.
Slime Nation.
Wipe your nose.
It's looking rough. How many people was it? I think it was 28 people hemmed up on like 56 charges.
Yeah, 56
in a RICO case. Yeah, in a RICO case. Yeah.
One RICO was 20 years, though. One RICO is 20 years.
These kinds of cases, for the people who are not aware, this is what they obviously use to take down organized crime. This is what they do to bring down the whole family tree. Yeah. They bringing everybody down with this kind of a thing. And I heard some stuff today, some information on
they got the dog,
stuff they got.
They got the dog, They got the dog too.
They got Slatty, bro. They got the green dog. They got the green dog locked up. There was some evidence that I seen on some streams earlier from academics and just around on YouTube in general. So some of the facts of the case that they got Young Thug on, and there's some of these other charges were made after he originally got arrested. But when they came and raided his house, there's okay. So there's a couple people within the gang that have a couple murders. There's a member of the gang that shot 2 police officers. I don't believe either of them died, but he shot 2. There's people who have attempted the murder of Lucci, or behind bars. I believe that's his name, correct? Let me continue on with this. When they raided Thug's house, they found weed, codeine. They found sawed-off weapons. And then worse than the weapons, which is actually news to me, and a fun fact for the people listening, it's actually worse. the fact that they found a silencer in his house than the fact that he just had some weapons, because that is something that only the government can issue you that you have. So on top of all of those things, on top of all of that, for the people that tried to catch that body in prison, they also caught Thug on a recorded line orchestrating this hit. Talk about some, and I quote, "You niggas getting soft. Y'all ain't beat him up or kill him or nothing yet." This is on a recorded line on the jail cell phone that was between a couple of people within YSL. Try to take Lucci out. Your thoughts, gentlemen? Young Thug, all of YSL. It's looking like they going down, and Thug's at the top of this mind. One of the most generational artists.
You know how loose this nigga had to be moving. Niggas got your phones tapped. Niggas got everything. Niggas got the guns. You putting shit in the lyrics, bro. You know how loose these niggas
I
was
didn't even
moving?
get to the lyrics.
These niggas was moving terrible. Yo, if you running a conglomerate, you got to do better than that. But if I'm being real with y'all, one thing I heard, and Quinn, I think this was on Academic Stream. I heard this, which I didn't think about, which I kind of believe though. Is they said this is part of Atlanta's attempt to clean the streets of Atlanta. They said this is part of the attempt to clean the streets of Atlanta. They said these rappers are coming down there. They're establishing their little sets, their little gangs or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Taking over the streets. And they said, hey, look, we gotta get control of this. And so they're getting it in. And I think I believe that.
You know what I'm saying? It's free Gunner, you know what I'm saying? Free Thugger till it's backwards, you know what I'm saying? Bro. Free Gunner and free Thugger till it's backwards, you know what I'm saying? Freedom. They ain't even do nothing for real. They really ain't even do nothing, man. So you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? All that shit fabrication, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, I'm gonna need that for later. Listen, when you edit that, can you put that next to our dick eating segment? Can you put that next to our dick eating segment? Yeah, I need you to do that for me. I get a Juan said it, but this nigga is just dick eating.
Okay. Yeah, I'll make sure to edit that out too. Yep.
Just to give my personal thoughts on
no slander.
Just for someone who's been living in Atlanta for quite a while now. Personally, I don't think
shout out area codes.
I understand, like, you know, the city of Atlanta, whatever, they trying to, I guess, tear niggas down or whatever, organized gang violence and stuff. But I'm gonna just give a different perspective, because these same people that y'all are calling gang members and like supposedly are ruining the community are the same people that's really helping the community, like building the community up. Like, I understand, like, the whole wanting to like revamp, especially Atlanta. It's definitely been coming up over the years, but you still can't do that without the help of these big name celebrities from those same cities that you're trying to, you know, saying, bring up and everything like that. Granted, I understand this has nothing to do with what the charges that these niggas got on them, but I mean, the shit ain't gonna stop, bro. You think YSL is the only niggas out there? You think YFN is the only niggas out there? No, this shit is not gonna go away as far as like the crime they think they're gonna stop. All I can say is I wish nothing but the best for, I guess, Thug and Gunna. Just coming from someone who just, I fuck with the music. I don't want that to stop. But I mean, shit, everything else that's attached to it, I mean, I ain't really got nothing to say. I mean, because once you get so big, if you know what you're doing, bro, you can't get comfortable, like, in that certain lifestyle that you live. Like, you literally have to stay paranoid and overthink and double think every decision you make. Phone calls, texts, literally every step you make, you got to think twice.
You do.
If you know you live in that type of lifestyle. Yeah. I mean, I feel like niggas just got comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. You know, you just get caught up.
I say this, man. You know, and at a certain point in time, you gotta realize when you represent more than just yourself. and you know what I'm saying, you are a voice and a figure for everybody else, and a lot of people depend on you. And I say that to say is you gotta understand when you need to take yourself out the situations and out the mixes, so that way you can be able to still be that person and be able to provide and do these things. Like, man, you like yo, you making money doing music. Like, you doing something that
Yeah.
niggas dream to do.
Dreamed
Me,
of, bro.
I'm one of those people. I still dream to this day, and that's something that like there's a lot of people that want that. They literally just want that because they want to be able to just do what they love to do every single day. Not saying that you don't love to do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Cause I get it. I understand. I know rap. I understand rap. I understand hip hop. I understand what backs the game. It's the streets. Like it's no, you know, it's that's no funny business. It's the streets. You know what I mean? That's what backs the game. But you gotta understand, you know, you could be a businessman in this music shit too. And you already are. You got your own label and
Yeah.
everything. Man, let that street shit slide. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
don't want
bro.
to be in the pen with other niggas, you know what I'm saying, who got, you know, same type of charges as you, but you don't need to be in there. You got all the tools that you need to be. I mean that you need to be on the outside. At the same time, those same tools will be the shit that puts you on the inside as well too. You just gotta figure out which set of tools you're gonna use. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I say that to everybody out there. You know what I'm saying? That is, you know, on that teeter totter of, you know, that, you know, what is something that's pulling you down and something that's pushing you up at the same time. Find that Libra scale, find that balance, and just be able to understand when you need to be in and out of a situation. Really.
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
Yeah.
I said
I
that to
don't think
myself.
these niggas they might have done stuff in community in the past or stuff like that, but like I said, you all that goes to the wayside when stuff like this comes up. Stuff like this comes up and you're clearly involved and you're clearly, you know what I'm saying, doing these things. I think all that goes to the wayside because you've done nothing more but complete the cycle. You've propped yourself up as someone that these kids can look up to. I think Gunna's from, I looked it up just now, Gunna's from South Fulton. Did outreach in there. Young Thug did outreach where he's from. And when you do nothing but prop yourself up to these kids, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be a role model to them. You're someone they look at as someone that proves to me that I can make it out. And you end up right back where they see other people in their community go. All of it in my eyes was for naught when you do that. So I mean,
Yeah.
you only is, I mean, all that's fine and dandy, but it's a moot point now, and it's done nothing but hurt those kids at this point.
Yeah, I mean, and that's crazy too, cause it's funny you were just saying that. I just remember back to I remember when I heard about Gunna putting that store inside his old school that had all like the groceries, like actual clothes and everything, and it was just something that like kids could go in and they can get that stuff like because they ain't have it at home or they wouldn't have no means to get it at home and stuff like that, and that's really cool. Like honestly, yo, and I do agree with Juan as well too. I feel like the definition of character is real, honestly, because though like yeah, you know, everybody makes mistakes, everybody does, you know, things that, you know, may not be seen as the best, but that don't mean you a bad person. You know what I mean? You don't gotta make it out to seem like, you know, you a bad person, like you this gangster criminal, like this and the third. Well, you got more to you. So, you know, I think a lot of times we let the, you know, the charges, you know, dictate, you know, how we feel about that person more so than looking at who they are as an individual and stuff like that. Because, you know what I'm saying, if none of them charges came up, you still be listening to that and then to music. You still be sitting there bumping top off, you know what I'm saying? Just bump, you know, whatever, you know. So I feel about
And
that.
just another thing about like how they say they want to sort of like cut down on the crime in Atlanta. Just like I said, with them wanting to cut down these top so-called organized gangs, with you trying to cut these like top heads off or like top kingdoms off, that's you. I promise you're gonna do nothing but make everything worse in the city because these people. Granted, I understand. I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if this is true or not. Whatever that they have them on, but at the same time, it's like those same like top dog gangs or organized gangs that you were claiming. They're the same niggas that's keeping all the other lower tier people in line, like in check. Like, I mean, if you don't know, Atlanta is broken up into zones. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really finna get too much into detail, but I mean niggas really get out of hand, especially when it's like younger dudes
Zone 6.
or like, you know what I'm saying, younger groups like trying to come up, make a name for themselves. So they doing some hot shit, some wild shit. But it's like it's still not as bad because these other, I guess, bigger groups, as you might want to say, sort of kind of keep people in line and like have them in their own lane and not trying to do too much because they still know like I know I can do this, but I know it's a certain extent of what I can do. But like I said, with y'all trying to cut the top dogs out, it's like y'all just gonna make everything worse because you got whatever the people that was growing up listening to these top dogs that you trying to take out, like them niggas, they don't care. You know what I'm saying? You got legit kids like that don't care, that don't know no better, like just going out day to day, just doing shit, and it's like,
yeah, man.
The crime that you want to cut out is gonna get worse. I mean,
hey, man.
I guess that's just something we'll see.
You know what I'm saying? You know, it's always a bad thing, you know, when you see anybody go down for anything. Obviously, you feel bad for the people and everything, and you know, it's good to be informed and aware of your surroundings. You know, that's the last thing I feel like we can end it on that. You know, really just be aware of your surroundings. You know, make sure you're in the right place at the right time, and just, you know, understand, you know, what you have in front of you, and make sure you you're following the path that you really need to go down. You know, I feel like we could all agree with that.
Right.
I'll say one last thing on this. I'll say one, and then Cass had to say.
Because I forgot he was in YSL. I forgot. I forgot he was in YSL.
No, because I ain't even saying anything yet. I was just letting y'all get y'all pieces.
Listen, that's what I'm saying. And Cass can have whatever they.
I'm sorry.
All right, okay.
Cass can have it after this, bro. But Quinn literally just said to us. Quinn literally just said to niggas, this nigga thug was caught verbatim on the phone.
Lee, you took the words out my mouth because Cat's talking about like he got pulled over with weed in the car or something. Like,
hey.
Well, no, Jay, here's the thing. There's no need for that when they got the recording. There's no need for this when they got. This isn't alleged. This isn't alleged.
It may not have been his
this
voice.
Nigga talking about some y'all niggas getting soft when he not dead yet. Like what? This nigga's a villain.
Hey,
this nigga's a villain, bro. We gotta be realistic. We gotta be realistic.
Yeah. Okay. So I definitely want to. I definitely want to. You're not wrong about that, Jay. You're not wrong about that at all. But here's what I'll say. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. A gavel hasn't been. Hold on. Because we all chatting over on top of each other. We gotta make it audible for the people. So really, to put little duality, like you were saying earlier, Javen, on something like this, I'll look at it from this. I agree. I understand both sides. So one, I'll say from the music perspective, it sucks that we won't be getting music from Thug. I really actually just recently came around to his music some years ago because I wasn't a big fan at first, but then that Easy Breezy Beautiful Thugger Girls album came out, and I was like, all right, yeah, this shit hard. And then I had to go back. Yeah. And then I had to go back and find the rest. And then I was like, okay. I see what Cass was talking about when he was, okay, I get it. So from that perspective, I'll miss him. But that's about all I got on that front as far as that goes. Because I don't know him personally. And I don't know any. I mean, but also what you were saying, Javen, when you were talking about taking the correct path. Really, I like to attribute it back to Kodak. Because I really truthfully feel and understand from my seeing, it's much harder for them to do this because in a sense, and not even like trying to demean their character, but as far as how they grew up, it's almost like who they are. It's almost like they don't know, like them changing paths isn't as like understandable as somebody who wouldn't be doing that from jump. Like when that's all they did all the way until they finally got some real money. Well, shoot, okay, I'm gonna just keep doing what I'm doing. I ain't got caught yet, type shit, probably. Or even once they do, they don't recognize the consequences.
not everybody can be like a Jay-Z.
Yeah, cats can't just like flip. Not everybody can just flip that switch. So I would definitely say I definitely see where you're coming from with that. But then where I don't agree with y'all, and I do side more with Lee at, is y'all are talking about it as if the good just completely erases what the charges here are. And then the second thing is that these charges are not petty weed crimes or like they found weapons that were just owned by them but weren't like legally purchased. These niggas are on phone recordings orchestrating murders. Like, son, what? That's not something you can.
Allegedly,
that's not something you can just be like. I understand, but the kids, man, the kids, like, nigga, he's killing. Yo. That's what we're saying. That's what we're saying. Yes, I agree. That's what we're saying. Forget the kids. This nigga just is orchestrating murders. As much as I fuck with Thug's music, he's got to sit down for that. You should. Hey, you've been fucking around. You got to go ahead. Like Juan said, it is what it is.
You got to be realistic.
You got to sit down on that, and I don't think that should get supported at all. I don't agree with the police, and that's because I don't know enough about Atlanta to. If it's going to help the crime or not. A lot of these things sound good in theory, but practice, a lot of things don't always work out. But as far as Thug goes, this is not something that should just be like free Thug to no, nigga. Thug, you sit down and you do whatever you got to do for this because you wanted to play fucking Tony Montana. Okay,
it's funny because that's how niggas are. You know, just people in general. People love to say free this, that, and the free this and the third, yo. When like no, like he actually did that shit. Like it's really not. It shouldn't be free him. It really shouldn't.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not. That's why I'm not saying free Thug. Like, bro, this nigga was playing Tony Montana.
Niggas are rolling around the streets of Atlanta like
Tony
a militia.
Montana. like what?
Like no.
That was that
doesn't. That's not outweighed by the outreach programs. I'm sorry.
Like
Lee said, it doesn't. And now I won't say that it makes him a villain, but it makes it like Lee said, makes it a moot point. But we're only human.
The extensiveness of the investigation, that needs to be a practice that's put to everything. Like it can't be just like shit like that. Like it gotta be put to everything. Like they gotta be able to. Because I mean, if you like, they came up with 50. I mean, that's a lot of RICO charges. 56. That's a lot.
Like, they were sitting on it. They were sitting on it for a while.
8 years.
Yeah, I was gonna say they were sitting on it for a while.
Marinating,
like,
bro.
But there's cases out there, you know, for other, you know, situations, ethnic groups, stuff like that, and that shit it gets like they don't put that same time in, and they got to do that.
I can agree with it. Well, here's what I'll say on that specific part. Part of that reason it was so long and they sat on it like that was because the recording that they got from Thug was on a cell phone that people had in jail. This is something written down. This isn't like speculation. So because of that being the case, they were just listening to these niggas talk about crimes and code for years. They were just sitting on it, just like
I got you. Might have been like, might as well like,
word. Okay,
let's rack it all up.
Yeah, no, pretty much it was just like, all right, I think it's about a wrap now. Let's go ahead, turn these boys in.
Bro, I find it to be a direct like cause of like just a direct problem stemming from our culture. The fact that we don't like looking at the facts of all these situations. Not even Thug. You should rejoice when killers are off the street. Like that not being a thing is a direct stemming of our culture. A story close to me just recently. I'll talk about it because I mean it's over now. I had a family member. Mentally ill. Strung 3 murders to him. In the whole while you see on Facebook, family members, everybody, free him. When you take the emotions out of it, no, I believe that man there deserves to be where he is. Do I feel for him? Yeah, he's a family member of mine. Got love for him. But he deserves to be where he is. Rejoicing killers is something that only we can justify, and it makes no sense. Justifying crime is only something we can something only we do. And it's okay. I get it as a means to get by when you're from these places, but as a street code thing, it's something they also live by. Is you live with the choice, you live with their choices, and you live with the consequences of those choices. Yeah, they've done a lot of good. But now that they've got good, like I said, that stuff goes to it happened, yeah, but you do more harm with good than you do more harm than good with the people that you influence. And I mean, what do you want me to say? Free you because you made some songs that I like? No, you are on tape verbatim planning murders. You have an arsenal rolling through the streets of Atlanta where civilians live. That wouldn't make sense to me in my mind, but I don't know.
Well, I'm not gonna say all that shit, but I
can
just say like I'm not saying free anybody, or I'm not picking sides, regardless of what they decide to do with the situation. I'm just speaking just from a place of like I understand like they got niggas on the phone saying like, oh, they're actually planning to kill somebody, but I mean, it's a reason for everything. I mean, if you know exactly why he wants this person dead, shit, I would do the same thing if I was put in that situation. Just given if, like I said, if I was in that situation and we had the same problems, just so much that's gone on over time. But like, just like you said, it's not to justify what's going on. I can just say I understand as to why you would want this person to receive some form of harm. I mean, I understand because I mean you got to do what you got to do. But just like Lee said, you know, you just gotta live with your choices in that lifestyle. But yeah, I'm not gonna say free anybody or lock anybody up.
That's all there is for it. That's all there is to it. There's nothing. There's not a thug hater up here. There's not a thug supporter. I don't. Well, at least I don't think. It's plain and simply
weigh on something I don't know about.
Hey,
I mean, I do know Lee. I know Lee had that YSL chain, but
hey, Thug, you gotta sit. Hey, man. Hopefully that time goes well over for him. That he don't get into too much trouble. Have kind of too many problems with that. He doesn't seem like a bad person or entirely. Everybody's human. We have good and bad within us. Hopefully that works itself out for all parties involved. But hey, Thug, you gotta sit down on this one. Can't even scream. Can't even scream free you for real. Just
really pushing P now.
GG's in the chat. GG's in the chat for Young Thug. And then when we talk about the duality of thing, let's go ahead and bring it to another rapper. Kendrick Lamar is returning to the music scene. Kendrick Lamar is coming back. Jamin, I know you got a lot to say on this. What are you thinking? What are you feeling? What's in the air? What's in the air?
Go on for 20 minutes.
Man. Shut the fuck up, ho. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, man. King Kendrick is back. You know what I'm saying? He is back. He gave niggas 5 years, okay? He gave niggas 5 years to get it right. He said, come with some lyrics, come with some music. We'll see what happens in 5 years. If you guys don't step up, my foot is getting put on that neck. And Kendrick is coming back, you know what I'm saying? New album dropping Friday the 13th. It's looking real scary for you know what I'm saying, for a lot of niggas out here. Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers is what the album is called, you know what I'm saying? Big Stepping. What you say?
Big Steppers.
No, I'm not cutting you off, man. Go ahead, finish.
Big Steppers with the stepping.
Don't worry, you eater. We gonna get to that. You know what I'm saying? And feel me, it's gonna be a great album, y'all. This man Kendrick, honestly, on some real shit, man. A lot of people don't understand. If you haven't heard, actually, I'm gonna reference the Heart Part 5. That is his new single. You know, every time Kendrick come out with an album, he drop a heart. You know what I'm saying? And it's the Heart Part 5. Man, he did some really great things with that. We incorporated a deep fake concept to it. You know, single backdrop. A really great idea. You know what I'm saying? Brought a lot of faces into it. Nipsey, Kobe, Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? Will Smith.
OJ. Juicy Smouye.
Juicy Smouye. Shout out to Dave. Juicy Smouye. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it was really great. And like I said, Kendrick is back, man. So let's talk about this, man. Is Kendrick Lamar the greatest rapper alive? Is Kendrick Lamar the greatest rapper alive? Is he? Let's you know what I'm saying? Let's get down to the meat of it.
Listen, man.
Is Kendrick Lamar the greatest rapper?
There's a lot of greats alive right now. There's a lot of greats alive right now.
I'm gonna have to leave y'all for that one. I'm gonna go ahead last on that. That's a tough one.
There's a lot of greats alive right now, but man, I'm gonna say this, man. Come Friday the 13th,
Yo, hey,
come Friday the 13th. There could be a goat walking around the streets of LA. You know what I'm saying? Wherever he resides. That's all I'm gonna say.
Be a goat out there, yeah.
There could be a goat out there.
Said he is the greatest rapper alive. So
listen, man.
That's amazing.
When you that's a crazy combo because we got cats like Jay-Z walking around, Jadakiss walking around, still stomping.
Man.
But you know what I'm saying? But yeah, his hat is in that ring.
I'll tell you this, man. Kendrick Lamar is a very, he is one of those guys that you listen to the lyrics, like you really gotta focus on the lyrics, and it's insane the shit that he does with the lyrics. There's a lot of guys out there that work like that. Pusha T is one of them guys. His double entendres when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, like coke and everything is crazy. Like I've never heard so many coke references in my life. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm pretty sure that nigga started up the phrase "yay." He might have. I don't know. Listen, that nigga Diet Coke. Like first, that shit is so simple, but ain't nobody been saying that. Ain't nobody say that. But listen, yo. Like Kendrick, man, you dissect them lyrics, yo, and he really plays into just a lot of things in his life. You know what I'm saying? The fact that he's a Gemini plays into it with his lyrics, and you speaking on it, and I'm speaking on duality, and like you can just hear it, like how he flip flops, and he gives you both sides of Kendrick. You know, it's crazy, man. I see one over there looking to the skies. You know what I'm saying? He's over there.
I'm just letting you go, man. I'm just letting you go, bro. I ain't trying to be rude. I'm not trying to interrupt. I'm just letting you.
Playboy Cardi fan, but
hell no.
Whoa, what's wrong with Playboy Cardi?
We'll get into him too at some point.
Can't say what I want to say, but no.
Yo, go ahead and hate.
Speak your mind, man.
Right, go ahead and hate. What you got to say, you hating ass nigga?
I'm not hating, bro. I'm not hating. I'm not coming from a place of hate. You know, hate is far from me. That I'm just still stuck on the whole him being the greatest. That shit's still kind of like stuck. I don't know.
Who's better?
Cole? What'd you say?
Who's better? Cole? You said J. Cole?
What was your question? My bad. What was your question?
Who's better?
Who's better than Kendrick? Who's better? Who is taking that throne from him?
He has a valid discography. You know what I'm saying? I can understand somebody not making him the GOAT, but his discography is valid. Like he has.
How many niggas you know make an album that you can play backwards and the whole album tells two different stories. You know what I'm saying? One through whatever is.
I'm not a music head like that. Like I'm not gonna be breaking down Kendrick's like lyrics like that. Like as far as like a lyricist, I'm not breaking down his lyrics because I personally don't like them. I just don't. I can't. I don't know. It's something about. I don't know. It's something. But I mean, you know, there's somebody for everybody. He's just not for me.
I get it.
He never has been.
It's Trick Daddy. I get it.
He'll be going. Hey. I mean, if we really going hit for hit.
Trick Daddy.
Okay, all right.
Trick Daddy and Kendrick. Trick Daddy and Kendrick.
Nor there. But,
all right. I'm about to say, listen. I'm better than Trick Daddy. I put a stick out. I'm better than.
Just to wrap up what I think. Am I gonna listen to it? Yes.
Don't listen to it if you're gonna hate.
I'm not gonna listen.
Don't listen to it if you're gonna hate.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Objectively, no, like regardless of how I feel about him, I'm gonna just listen to this body of work that he puts out, and then just try like a fresh start with him. See if anything changes.
Fresh start. Wow.
See if it hit. Well,
I give it a try.
I will say this because I'm with one on that. I'm not
a
very big music head myself either. So, but what I will say is that whenever he does put out music, both visuals and just simply the songs, it's definitely on a different level than like not over 95% of the other artists out there. So he's at least got that respect for sure, that he's definitely noticeably, without question, and I think it's inarguable, really, from fans or people who aren't fans, that he's up there in that like top. Like if you mention the top of the game currently, you have to mention him because he's just up there, objectively, I would say. But as far as being the best rapper alive, man. Look, I'm not going to go ahead. You know, there may be a little bit of recency bias behind it. But plain and simply,
don't say Pluto.
I can't say he's better than Future. I can't even. Future Hendrix.
Wow.
It's Future Hendrix.
Wow.
I gotta see him in the purple suit. Maybe he might be able to pull it off, but
shout out my nigga Future.
I feel like that question is just like a preference thing.
It's purely a preference thing.
If anybody asks me,
no, your answer was wrong. I mean,
music is always
the answer was just wrong.
Art is subjective. Music is art.
Nigga said your answer is wrong.
Yeah, well, your answer was just wrong. Man.
Let's go with another subjective question. Something like just to shake it up for the people. For the
best movie that come out.
That's the off the wall joint. And that leads into the off the wall joint of, well, for the viewers as well. People, think about this just for yourself. Genie. You get a you know what I'm saying? You get an attachment sent to your phone. You click it and the genie pops out. Boom. What up,
Zam.
I got
Sinbad.
I got Sinbad, exactly. Nigga said Sinbad. I got one wish for you.
Shaq.
Matter of fact, you need to send them both out. Shaq and Sinbad.
Both of them.
And they ask, and they say, hey, man, we can combine for one wish. You can get whatever the hell you want, though. What would you want and why? What do you want and why? I'll start off.
More wishes.
Very
can't ask for more wishes.
Yeah,
I knew you was going to say
that. Yeah, because I knew he was going to say that. That's why I was going. That's why I was going. Because I was like, well, first of all, I was gonna say, yeah. First of all, yeah, you cannot ask for more wishes. But outside of asking for that, what would you ask for? And me personally, I would definitely ask for the ability to freeze time.
What you gonna do with that frozen time?
Who's going?
No, what?
Yes, wait. He wants you to elaborate.
No.
What
I'm talking about you. What are you gonna do? You don't want to get an answer. What you talking about?
You said who's going?
With the ability, what are you going to do with it?
Well, if we're going to be honest, mass amounts of theft, and yeah, probably that's about it.
Wow. After we just had that whole conversation about Doug and YSL, we just gonna commit theft.
Mass amounts of theft. Hey man, absolute power corrupts, right?
Mm.
Man, shit.
Okay,
if I got. Okay. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Oh yeah.
All right. Well, mine is simple. I'm gonna do the one thing. These hypotheticals always pop up, so I take my chance on this hypothetical because I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty confident myself, but I go and hit that reset button. Give me all my knowledge now. Send me back to, you know what I'm saying? Really don't matter. Send me back to any time pre-high school, I guess. Maybe like 6th grade. You know what I'm saying?
With
set
all
me
your
up.
current knowledge and just
all my
go through it
and everything. Yep.
Redo it.
Right back. I think because I'd have the mindset to get all the money you could wish for, and
y'all niggas are so greedy, yo. Theft, money.
It's not about me. It's about everything. Listen.
No. In all sincerity, I said the same thing for Thug, and I'll say the same thing about myself. In all honesty, I really just chalked it up. Hey, man, I'm only human. I don't even feel bad about that. Yeah, I'm only human. Yeah. So
when I whispered,
niggas said, I understand why he killed him. Well, fuck it. I can understand why I'm gonna go ahead and get me some money. Shit, I got the ability to freeze time. Shit, best understand why I'm gonna take you niggas off.
When I whisper in the bookie ear, hey, LeBron coming back 3-1. You know what I'm saying? Place all my money.
Throw the 200 down
throw
on
the
it.
200,000 on it. Hey, Tom Brady coming back for a 6 after the lights go off. That was Tom Brady coming back for a 6.
I'm getting
that bag.
One word, Omaha.
Omaha. What about you, Jared?
Hey man, no, I'm right on, yo. I would choose to go back to a specific point in time. So notably, man, the first time I ever took that first hit, man. You know what I'm saying? That's when I knew that weed was for me. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I first inhaled that joint, you know what I'm saying? I knew that right then and there that this ain't really it's really not drugs. Drugs people try to connotate such a bad thing around drugs. Like it's natural. It's from the earth. It's natural. If you so happen to light it on fire, you know what I'm saying? That's what I would. That's what I would go back to.
We might gotta find you somebody after this. That.
Wow.
I was gonna say that's the most feed shit I ever heard in my life.
This nigga said, by the grace of God, I ran into a genie that can grant any wish I ever want.
Like,
let me smoke weed again for the first
time. This nigga said, I gotta get the first hit back. I gotta get
God
damn. Yo, the feeling. Damn. I see, like now y'all making me feel like a fiend. God, the feeling is so euphoric. That do sound man.
You really lost me with that one. Usually I can kind of understand where you're coming from, but that one.
All right, so how about I go back to the day that you said that Osmosis Jones was your favorite movie, and we'll take that back, you dumbass nigga. How about
I'm
that?
I'm not taking shit back.
That was a dumbass movie. Osmosis Jones is stupid as fuck.
What the fuck?
Osmosis Jones is stupid as
shit.
I'll take that shit to the grave.
That was a terrible ass movie. Yeah.
What you got, Wanda? The genie. Now, what do you want?
I'm a double back. I'm a double back with a better answer.
You want to see Osmosis Jones for the first time again?
Hell no. I'm a pretty simple nigga. I'm a pretty simple, selfish nigga. So I'm not trying to solve no world hunger. I'm not trying to cure cancer. None of that shit. Nah. I'm real selfish with my answer. And it would have to be 1 million.
Osmosis Jones.
1 million deposited into my account every other day for the rest of my life.
You said,
God damn.
How much?
Fair enough.
Every other day.
Fair enough.
You said how much?
Every other day. 1 million. Every other day until he dies.
No, you gonna run out of millions, yeah.
That's a fair enough. Can't even knock that one at all.
Because one day I'm gonna get the money and I'm gonna shit on Elon Musk. I'm gonna shit on Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you, yo. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. You about to have an untimely death. There's definitely gonna be some nigga out there that's paying you that 1 million. That's you. Your death is gonna be untimely, son. I'm not gonna lie to you. You not living to 100.
It's niggas that want to kill me for free.
Well,
so I don't.
I actually have a interesting story. What was your second one, Jamin? What did you want to double back with?
All right, because y'all niggas let me try to.
I have an interesting thought process.
Wait. We didn't make you seem like shit.
No, I was gonna say that was
niggas.
Bro, everybody says they don't want. Everybody says they don't want a yes man in their corner. That had to be said, bro, because that was wild. That was a wild ass switch.
Wow.
The niggas said.
Okay. Hey, wait, listen. Hey, people out there, we are in no way promoting anything like that. You know what I'm saying? This is all jokes. You know what I'm saying? Hefe is not no fiend. Look at me. I am clean. Okay. Wow. Fuck you. Okay. Anyways.
Well, what would you like, sir?
If I can go back in time, I'm sorry. No, if I get one
got
wish,
the genie.
Yeah.
One wish. I got it. Kill the Island Boys. All right. Let's
God damn.
Murder.
God damn.
You don't need a G to do that.
Remove them niggas. Damn. Yo, that whole thing, the island. Nah, get rid of that. Yeah. That was bad for that.
Wasn't hard. That wasn't hard.
I would like to. I want to kind of just throw just a funny angle in there at this question, just simply because I remember reading a story like this in my youth. Now, I want to give just the possible flip side scenario, because usually whenever people be doing these wishes, bro, they'd really be based off the story went that there's a really bad flip side to these wishes.
Mm-hmm.
So what was it? Juan said $1 million every single day into his account, every other day into his account. So
you on that fast.
Taking it on some, let's just go. It's a goblin instead of a genie that's granting this. Well,
why the hell would I be doing business with a goblin?
Now, because you can't see him. Because you can't see him.
I can't see him.
You know what? Like Juan said, there's some things I would like to say. I'm not going to say. So I'm just going to.
A disembodied voice in the dark.
That $1 million is coming. That $1 million is coming from.
That don't make no damn sense, Lee.
Hey, I got some wishes for you here. I got some wishes for you here.
You sound like a bird giving no candy.
Got some wishes here.
Nah, bro.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, fucking God!
Don't got the presentation and pleasantry.
He said, He said, "Oh no, I'm good. No, I'm good. All right. So it's a goblin dressed as a genie playing a goblin dressed as a genie,
just a Sinbad,
pretty much. So the $1 million every other day. Would you continue doing that if you knew it came from other people?
Hell yeah, I don't care.
Fair enough. All right. At some point, why would dead ass be the only nigga with money? Yeah. All the world. He only had money.
Get mine.
$1 million just suddenly leaving accounts. Money just
businesses are going foreclosed. Like what? Whoa! And this nigga Juan just bought a gold Lamborghini.
Right?
Nigga Juan just bought a gold Lamborghini. And niggas wondering where all this money.
I'm gonna get mine.
Worse. They caught Juan at the gas pump.
Pack riding around the streets of Atlanta.
They caught this nigga Juan at the gas pump, leaving it unattended. Actually letting it go to full. You know how much money you gotta have to let the gas go to full tank nowadays?
That's about one of them days right there.
I'm filling up everybody's.
Honestly though, if I'm up like that, I'm gonna pull like a Rick Ross or what's the other nigga, Akon, and get my own like gas service station at my house. If I got the money to do, I'm pulling a big move like that.
Juan said I'm doing it. Juan said I'm coming up regardless. I respect it. And then all right, let's move it on. Lee, the flip side of your joint, you go back to that time with the knowledge you do have. Difference. The future's not gonna play out how it currently has played out. Shit is still subject to change if you go back. You still following through?
Yeah.
You still got your knowledge, but it's not going to play out like this. So LeBron's not guaranteed to come back down 3-1 now that you've come back. But
I'll go back.
You know that was a reality.
You're gonna
that
be
you
a
just
dead ass.
Okay.
You're gonna be telling a lot of lies.
They're
gonna be telling a lot of lies.
They're still. I'm
they killed Osama. They killed Osama. Yep.
You still think privy to me that yo.
He said, bro, bet money Osama won't be dead by next year, bro. Bet money he won't be dead by next year.
Yeah, bro, 9/11. Watch out, 9/11. 9/11 come around.
Right.
What you talking about, big bro?
Oh man.
He gonna be like, how much money you want to put Donald Trump in the win this race?
Right.
I bet he's gonna be the president.
Nigga, he's a businessman, nigga. What are you talking? He's a hotel owner.
Put 20 on it. Put 20 on it.
Right. But that's the information I have, like, privy to me, like, just my situation in general. Like, I feel like if I go back with the knowledge I have now, I'm making it to the league. So, you feel me?
Fair enough. Yeah, like I said, the future won't play out the same, but you got your knowledge now. And then, Javen, yours. Let me think. What was yours? The second one?
Smoke? No. His was
off the island.
No. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, I remember that. So where that one could go, Javen. Here's the change of it. Are you willing to off the island boys? Are you willing to off the island boys if it means you've got to spend the next 3 months fending yourself from random islanders trying to off you for killing their leader?
Oh God!
Islanders? You mean like little island boy nigga? Like
I'm talking about Jamin. You walking your dog and you hear down across the yard. You see a bunch of blonde haired niggas running at you, trying to off you. They got knives and shit.
Hey, listen, man.
Nigga gonna need some crowd control, bro.
Listen.
For 3 months though, 3 months. You gonna do it for them? You still gonna offer them if these guys coming for you? The
5
Islanders.
Words. 5 words.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
5 words. I pulled a stick out.
Oh,
I put a stick out. Yeah,
he been waiting to bring that shit.
That question reminds me of something. We can do this real quick, bro. This question reminds me of a real dumbass question. But the question is, would you rather fight a chicken every single time you get into your car? Would you rather have to fight a chicken every time you get into your car, or every year at the same day you have to fight an orangutan with a sword?
Yeah, give me the monkey.
Give me the monkey.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you, yo.
Yeah, give me the monkey. Give me the
Niggas
monkey.
That's the man, yo. You telling me I gotta, first of all, them chickens, yo, they be moving. They be sticking and moving, yo. They do not be with it, yo. They do not be with it, yo.
Bro, that's just inconvenient. Like, you gotta wake up at least 10 to 15 minutes earlier to get to work every day because you gotta square up with this goddamn chicken that's just like respawns in your driver's seat every time you defeat it.
Yeah. How you supposed to explain that to your boss? I'm late.
Give me the monkey. Give me the monkey. Year 2, that nigga's gonna be dead. I promise you. Bro, we're not making it first.
He keeps spawning too. Every year, the same day.
Oh, it just keeps coming back. Like Michael Myers.
You gonna be
nah, give me the chicken. Give me the chicken. Yeah, give me the chicken.
Give me the monkey. Give me the monkey. It's only one day. Man. Give me the monkey.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Orangutans are big,
man, but it's only one day, man. I got a long time.
Give me the chicken.
Man. I got some work.
Give me the chicken, bro.
Yo, I'm saying, bro, if I get the chicken, after about the first 2 months, I'm gonna be yacked up. I'm gonna be trained. I'm just grab it by the neck.
Listen, leave.
Grab it by the neck as soon as I get in the car and toss the bitch up.
I'm about to say leave.
Just keep on going.
I was about to say, listen, after about 4 or 5 times, that bitch gonna be food every time, yo. Like,
you said it's gonna be food.
That's gonna be lunch. That's gonna be lunch every day, nigga. Like, yeah.
Chop this up.
Hey, man, I'm just looking at the bench. I just love the benchmark assessment like that, man. I just really would love the fact to know, like, I can test my physical prowess by having an opponent every single year that I can really test this ability against. I've been in the gym. I've been working on my swordsmanship. Hey, bro, come on, man.
What if he gets smarter and better every year, just like
that's what I'm saying.
Just like me. Here's the thing, right?
Like,
I got more belief in the human brain than I do in the monkey brain, man. I know it's practically it's pretty much the same. But I believe I can outsmart an orangutan given enough time.
This nigga with dreads is jump rolling across the gym.
Yo, Quiz, no, listen, bro. You gonna be real upset
with that crazy dude in the gym looking insane.
You gonna be real upset when that monkey on his hands doing a handstand, swinging that sword with his feet. Fucking you up. Fucking you hurt. Eating a banana in one hand, yo. You gonna be fucking you up, nigga.
You gotta make it past that first year. You gotta make it past that first year.
That's what I'm saying.
That's so funny.
Nigga talk about year 2. Nigga talk about year 2. Nigga, year 1 gonna be a struggle.
Bro, that's all I need. Javen, look.
No,
year
you need
1,
more than that.
I'm trying to tell you. Here's the timeline, right? Here's the timeline, right? Year 1, we go at it. Oh, damn, you a little strong, ain't you? Damn, you a little smart with that sword, with these angles. Okay, now I'm in the hospital. Hold on. I'm in the hospital about 4 months. You feel me? Healing, learning to walk again, healing my tendons, all that.
Mangled.
Okay, about 4 months, right? You know what I'm saying? I don't know about you niggas, but you know what I'm saying, my recovery rate's a little like that. You know what I'm saying? 4 months, okay? Then after those 4 months, that's when I get to the sword work. It's only gonna take me about a week to get the master of the wooden joint. Then I'm gonna get the real joint the next week, and I'm gonna master that in about a month.
Okay.
Then after that, I'm gonna just spar with the rest of these niggas, and then eventually I'm gonna work my weight class up until I get to the weight-ish class of the orangutan.
Nigga gonna go to his local zoo fighting chimpanzees to gauge his strength.
Yeah.
Sparring local.
Just riddle me this though. What the fuck are you gonna do when that monkey you swing that sword and that motherfucking monkey takes his tail, wraps that bitch around the handle, and whips it from your motherfucking hands, nigga? What you gonna do? And what is gonna stop him from ripping your motherfucking heart out your chest? Nigga, that's a goddamn orangutan.
I gotta look this up. I gotta look this up real quick. Are we talking about the same thing?
Orangutans.
You take the chicken, bro. Worst case scenario, you leave that altercation every day with a couple scratches. You need a new shirt.
That's what I'm saying.
That orangutan. Worst case scenario, you leave that shit without your face. Like this nigga done ripped your face off.
Like, yo, Quinn,
let me make sure we talk about the same thing. Okay, we are talking about
Quinn. I'm talking, yo, nigga. Orangutans is the black face motherfuckers. Yo, I'm talking like the rest of the body is brown, the face is black as shit. I'm about to say, Quinn,
the strong face nigga.
Quinn, these niggas.
Hey, I know niggas seen Planet of the Apes. That was Caesar main soldier. Main general.
Yo, Quinn, that was the nigga up at the top. He was like, fuck y'all niggas doing. Like that's that
nigga took out a helicopter, bro.
What are you
talking about? You too.
Hang on. I know we not talking about this westernized idea.
You gotta think. What if he got the same knowledge as you, bro?
Okay, well, let me answer a couple.
You think you're making it through one year?
Are y'all done with the questions, or is there any more still?
I'm done.
So can I address the questions and then proceed to ask you guys an ending question afterwards?
All right, go ahead.
So to address all of the previous questions, 1, they don't have a tail, so I don't have to worry about that. 2, what am I going to do? Well, after the first year, first and foremost, it's a sword fight. Well, I don't know why niggas talk about him ripping my face off like it's a goddamn
because he will.
How's he gonna rip my face off if I got a sword? How's he gonna rip my face off if he got a sword? If I got a sword?
Wait, that nigga swinging some trees for a living. You don't think he both
just to be strong enough to draw blood? Like you gonna hit him with the sword, it's not gonna do shit. Like
what are they, rhinoceroses?
I'm just saying, they're skinny.
Listen.
Sharp, rougher than a sword.
Maybe.
All right. Now y'all niggas is wilding. He definitely.
I'm saying niggas talk about it like the orangutan got on Batman armor. Like what, nigga? I can't cut him now. Oh my god.
What I will say this is,
he gonna catch the sword and you can't move it.
If you don't think that motherfucking monkey, Quinn, is jumping at every single swipe you take. If you don't think he's gonna dodge everything and fuck you up afterwards, like look at you, like right, yeah, Quinn. I'm telling you, like, yo, Quinn, you gonna be real upset.
This nigga thinks the fight is gonna last more than like 2 minutes. Like it's not gonna be.
No, I'm gonna put the nigga down in less than that. And once I get the master after that first year, after the first year, it's gonna be less than 2 minutes. I'm gonna take his ass down.
Quinn, you were gonna get swagged by your dreads. Yeah,
I would shave him for that. I would shave him for that. I wouldn't do it for that. I would shave him for that.
So let's just say y'all niggas on the field, right? Y'all niggas finna
right.
You and this orangutan,
sword in hand,
sword in hand, both of y'all. He's
ready,
charging at you.
Okay,
and you in a defensive stance.
No, incorrect. Incorrect. That is. I'm trying to tell you, Juan. That would be the first mistake. No, Juan, you're not wrong. Juan, that's the thing. You're not wrong. That's why I wouldn't be in a defensive stance. I would charge him first. I'm gonna be on the offensive.
My bad. I forgot Quinn was a super thug. My bad. Fuck. Quinn Thanos. I'm about to charge the damn orangutan. Get the fuck out of here. Listen. You gonna be on a t-shirt by the next hour, nigga.
This nigga torso, bro.
Next time, look, RIP my nigga, yeah. RIP my dog. Hey, listen, yo. We take care of your state, bro. You gonna be good. Don't worry.
What's the group for animals? I think it's PETA or whatever they call it.
Yeah, well, they got a couple problems.
They finna be on your ass, bro.
Well, the only way that would be the case is if what y'all were saying is wrong and I actually win. Otherwise, they'd be cheering for the orangutan to whoop my ass.
Even if you win, it don't matter. He's just gonna revive every year at the same time.
Well, no, here's the thing. That's fine because then that's gonna keep my prowess right. Because then, well, here's the thing, Lee. Here's the thing, right? Think about it like this, plain and simply. After I put his ass down in about 45 after the first year,
45
and I'm talking seconds.
Oh my god!
After the first year. After the first year. No. First year he's gonna mangle me. I already can accept that. I gotta get used to the strength, and I gotta.
Bro, you're not gonna live.
But
he's
once bro, hang up.
45 what?
Seconds in the second year before I take the gorilla down. I mean, not gorilla, orangutan. That's my bad. Orangutan.
Young man. Right. Listen, look, ambition is everything, young man. Listen. You speaking to a very tenacious man himself. I understand, but listen, my brother,
my good
orangutan will fuck you up.
In the first year, yes, but after I learn his moves and I get the good grip of the sword, and I, you know what I'm saying, them calluses grow in and my skin's a little thicker.
He's not gonna let you get through the first year, though.
Quinn,
well, no, he's gonna. I'm gonna get through it.
Okay.
I'm gonna get through it, and if he can respawn, can I?
No.
Well, damn! How's it a fight? It's a fight to the death. It's either I die or he dies, and that's it.
Bro,
you gotta kill him every time. He gonna be
fine, but he can't kill me if I can't come back.
There were orangutans that were more than 10 feet tall and weighed more than 1,200 pounds.
Bro, you done, bro.
With a sword. With a sword, bro. With a sword.
I'm not gonna lie. That's news to me. I'm not gonna lie. That's news to me. I didn't know they was that big.
Yo,
you gotta think of like for the sword, it has to be proportionate to the orangutan's size too. So that's like a 12-foot.
He got a giant sword, doubling his reach on Quinn. Doubling his reach. Quinn said he gonna run at him. Quinn said he gonna charge at him.
That has even more validity. He's long body. You want to get up in him. He's long body. You want to get up in him.
Oh my god.
Bro, the sword is long as a bitch. He can't, bro. I gotta get close. He's long body. That's even more valid.
They just say you fighting Pennywise. Oh my god.
Throwing the sword at him and running, bro.
You literally have a better chance running away.
Just throw the sword at him and run.
You said 10 fucking feet.
We hit some violent.
That said they're 10 feet tall. Oh,
what you say?
Hell no. Hang on. You said that's the average. That is not the average size.
It's average. I said they've been that.
Okay.
For you, that's what it's gonna be.
For you, so I get the super. Okay.
Super heavyweight champion.
Hang on.
Heavyweight champion of the world.
Hang on. Did y'all know chickens are reached up to 110 pounds? Did y'all know?
That's good eats. I'll take the 110-pound chicken every day.
I go to the gym, so I promise that 110 pounds is not gonna phase me, bro.
Lee, you say 110 pounds like he's gonna be throwing jabs at you. That's gonna be a manic, nigga. That's gonna be a manic. That's gonna be a manic 110 pounds.
He wouldn't be able to walk. I'm just throwing out the car. Move on. He couldn't walk. He can't walk.
Look. In this case, they can walk since that's what we doing. In this case, matter of fact, they got legs like Chung Lee. That's what I said.
That situation wasn't made up, bro. They actually 10 feet tall and 1,200 pounds. You trying to make up a genetically modified KFC chicken with muscles.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
What the fuck?
I would like to end this off a thinker of a question because I heard this on a Destiny stream. Shout out him. I'll ask you guys this question and then we can end this episode here. There are two universes where there are two different kinds of worlds. In one world, there are people who have machines that can keep their bodies alive entirely. They grow hair, they gotta use the restroom, they gotta, they get like all that, they get hungry, thirsty, whatever, but their brains are completely dead. In the other universe, people's brains work perfectly well, they're perfectly conscious and totally aware, but their bodies are completely dead. Which universe has a people that are considered alive?
Man, ain't no fucking going on in that one universe.
The ones with their brains.
Going on in either one.
Well, yeah, probably not.
Honestly.
So
if you gotta think, if you got one when your brain is dead, you ain't getting nothing going on. If you got one where your body is dead, come on, bro. Damn. Kill me.
So neither.
You said neither is living.
Yeah, to effectively live, I think you need both.
I would say neither.
Neither. What about you, Javen? Which planet would you consider to have people that are alive on it?
That's a tough one. Fuck. I mean,
well, when you first said it, you said living. I think living and alive are two different things. They're both alive.
Yeah,
they're both alive. I don't think neither are living.
Yeah, I'll probably have neither. Honestly, that's pretty fucked up situation for both. One of them, I can use my mind, but I can't control shit going on with my body. And the other one, I can control my body, but not my mind. Like that's
I can't. I don't want to disrespect anybody who was like completely paralyzed or anything. Like that would be like being paralyzed.
It'd be like Professor X.
Or like even to give an example, like if someone had a stroke. But like their complete body, they can't use their body anymore, but their brain still functions properly at 100%, but they just can't do anything. I feel like that's at least on one end, that's like the exact same situation. Like they're alive, but they're not truly living because it's not like they can't do everything that they want to do. It's even simple things as far as like talk and just little stuff.
It's kind of like Stephen Hawking.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Is he dead?
He can. Oh wait, no. I think he actually.
That didn't happen yet.
I think he is dead. Yeah, I think he. Rest in peace, Steve.
Sure. But anywho, I feel like the other one, as far as like, your body. I mean, not your body, but your mind. I don't know. I feel like either way, it's a bad situation. But if I had to pick, I would go with the brain and dead body, just to give a difference between us.
Give me the dead brain, so I don't gotta witness none of it.
Let me ask y'all one quick question. Actually, one quick question. Given you're in a situation, it's either you or both your parents' lives. What would you do? Would you kill your parents, or would you end your own life?
Oh, they did.
Well, damn.
They did.
Yeah, I'd have to hear. Yeah, they'd have to go.
Yeah, they lived enough.
Well, I mean, I was gonna say I'd taken like Lee said. I mean, that's my natural state of being for the most part.
Some evil motherfuckers, yo.
Taking the emotion out of stuff is kind of like a natural thing for me. So, like logically, my parents would die because they created me. So
I mean, they would supposed to. Though.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's supposed to be handed off to me anyway, like the baton.
So if that was Juan, if your son came to you and they was in a situation and he killed you, You wouldn't be mad. Juan, you're 35. You got life to live, Juan. You're 35. He killing you. You okay with that?
If he put on the gloves and like he really go toe to toe with me, I'll let him have it, bro. Because I know he can protect himself. I feel like everything that I have to do as a parent, like he's okay. Because I mean, at that point, I'm already done taught him about businesses and everything like that. You know, just as far as like making sure that he can truly protect himself without me being in his life. I feel like, all right, you got it, bro. So I mean, if it came up to a shit, I'd be understanding too. If it was a situation where it had to happen, my legacy's still gonna go on through my son.
Yep.
All right. Let me ask you this then. Reverse the situation. You're the parent. It's your kid.
I would. Yeah.
You kill yourself.
Kill me. Yeah. Kill me.
Okay.
Kids living like offspring living through their parents' death is a natural part of life, and I don't think any like naturally progressing parent wants to go through their child dying. So I think, given the choice, I think
that's one of the saddest things in the world, in my opinion, is a parent losing their child, because it really is like you go into that situation expecting it to go the other way.
Hell, you look at situations where a woman can be pregnant for 9 months and she walks in the hospital expecting to give birth, just to find out when she gives birth, the baby is dead.
Well, that's well, damn.
On the other hand, you got situations where women walk in the hospital.
We can make another one of you.
We can make another one of you.
Yo, what?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Well, on that note,
quick one. I'm sorry. Quick. Because he brought this up, bro. Listen, quick one. Just go down the line. Prime your father. Who's winning the fight?
Yo, you old ass nigga. I fucking got you. Nah, I got that nigga, yo.
Prime your father. Your father in his prime.
Your father in his prime.
Not your father now. Your father when he was in his heyday. When he was best.
I will beat the brakes off that nigga. I will beat the brakes off him, bro.
Oh man.
I ain't gonna lie to you, yo. Nah, that'd be a deal. That'd be a good one. I'd pay to see the fight between me and my father, yo. Like
I was going to say that's a tough one.
I pay to see that. I pay to see, because I ain't gonna lie, yo. My dad's definitely a stocky ass nigga. I can't lie. He's definitely in his old age, so I know.
Damn, that's tough.
And you know, I feel like on this panel I have the best benefit, because that same little strung out junkie that was like 100 pounds that y'all were talking about earlier, that's like my dad's body type. Okay, so I'm good. I'm good, bro.
See, that makes because my dad was raised in the country, so he's got the country strength on top of the pass that I was throwing out there. So I'm like,
this nigga country big.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you though, yo. I feel like I got a mean backhand, so I feel like one of those and he be out. You know what I'm saying? One of those.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like,
hey man, all else comes to hey man, push comes to shove, all else fails. Javen got the message at the bottom of the screen right there for the people, man. Hey, shout out to listeners. Shout out Javen, shout out Juan, shout out Lee, shout out everybody who's willing to tune in and willing to go ahead and give it a listen.
Shout out to that 10-foot, 1,200-pound orangutan, man.
Shout out to them.
He's got a date with a mean, dreaded fiend who just got out the gym.
Shout out to the Angry Birds, man. Shout out to the Angry Birds. they making a comeback.
Oh my god.
Niggas better be ready.
Angry Birds.
And here we are. And there we have it, people. Inside Wolves, another edition done. And on that note, people, we are out.
For more Inside Wolf content, make sure to subscribe and make sure to hit that link tree in our bio to bring you to all our platforms. Let's get it.